So this black hair care boycott, as often as we can, and we take turns saying this, we affirm that black women are as close to God as we can be on this planet. Indeed, we can make a scientific, we can make a theological, we can make just about any kind of argument to that end. And we believe that in supporting black women, we are living in the truest form of indeed our humanity, especially given the societal framework in which black women are positioned. We wanted to kind of take a moment in this episode, take a segment in this episode, and discuss something that normally we wouldn't cover, because when it is possible for us to support black women, we do that, and this is our program, and therefore it is our prerogative to do this. So please, if you feel a modicum of empathy, if you feel like you're a sort of person that loves to support people who deserve additional support, or whatever it is your motivations are, allow us this moment to uplift this beautiful group of people. I'm going to share, I came across a video online, and there's a creator who basically is saying, here's what would happen if black women abandon the hair care industry. I'll share his name in just a second, but let's get to what he says first, and then we'll go from there.
Imagine if black women all across the world stopped buying hair products for 1 month, just one. Here's what would happen day by day. We'll never guess what happens by day 30. Day 1, major retailers panic. Beauty supply stores, Amazon, even Tesco and Target see a dip. They start calling emergency meetings and wondering if it's a boycott. Day 2 to 4, Korean and South Asian owned distributors start calling store owners and wondering what's going on with these orders. Meanwhile, social media is flooded with DIY hair care tips, product swaps, and natural styles. Day 5 to 7, stocks start sitting still and weekly targets are getting missed. So online stores try and do flash sales, but black women aren't budging. Days 8 to 12, media picks it up, think pieces drop, and news segments with headlines saying black beauty dollar disappearing, and those influencers, the ones who were silent, they start picking sides. Days 13 to 17, some beauty store owners start posting public apologies. Others double down. We've always supported the community. And a few offer black brands better shelf placements out of fear. Days 18 to 21, smaller black-owned haircare brands start to see a surge. Those ones who are still handmade and sell directly to consumer. Instagram and TikTok lives are flooded with founders, recipe sharing, and real talks about ingredients. Days 22 to 25, big brands start panicking. Emails start going out to their multicultural consultants. Marketing teams rush out apology rebrands. We hear you, we see you. Basically, just buy us again. Days 26 to 29, store revenue between the US and the UK beauty sector drop millions. You guys are making me want to start a revolution. Investors start to notice, product managers and retail buyers get fired. Quiet calls start to go out. Can we partner with black founders now? Day 30, a full month later, and it's clear. The black beauty consumer isn't just a niche. She is the market. And for once, she knows it. We talk about power, but if we decided to actually use it, are you deep in that? Game over. Follow if you're done watching passively. We decode the myth, and we don't clap for crumbs.
Okay. So that has gone viral. A lot of people are sharing it, like the idea and the enthusiasm behind them. I'll share a couple of notes, and then we'll get cued away in here. A black hair care boycott is a planned month-long protest starting on September 1st, 2025. And for folks that are wanting to participate, it goes through September 30th, 31st, I believe. the end of September, in any case, in which Black women are encouraged to stop buying products from non-Black owned hair care and beauty supply companies. The movement, which has gained traction on social media, aims to draw attention to the imbalance between Black women's significant spending power in the industry and their lack of market ownership. The goals of the boycott are to redirect spending power. Black women account for an estimated 90% of the ethnic hair industry's purchasing power, yet Black owners control only about 2.5% of the market. The boycott is a collective effort to demonstrate this economic leverage. Another goal, to highlight economic imbalance. The protest seeks to expose how a consumer base can be the primary driver of an industry's sales without reaping the financial benefits of ownership. Another goal, to support Black-owned businesses. Participants are urged to exclusively purchase products from Black-owned hair care brands during the month of September, with the goal of recirculating money within the Black community. Finally, a goal is to promote long-term change beyond the month-long spending pause. The boycott's organizers hope to encourage a more sustained shift in buying habits that prioritizes Black-owned businesses. All right. Backgrounds and motivations. The boycott was spurred on by a viral video, the one we just shared, that illustrated the potential economic impact if Black women collectively withdrew their financial support from the wider hair industry. The movement reflects longstanding frustrations within the Black community regarding lack of ownership. The low rate of Black ownership is in the beauty supply market, despite decades of high spending by Black consumers. Number two, market control. The desire for greater control over products created for and marketed to Black consumers. And number three, product development. Concerns that some non-Black companies lack a deep understanding of Black hair and in the past have offered products that were less effective or even harmful. And then finally, conversations about the boycott. While the boycott has generated significant support, it has also prompted discussion and differing perspectives. Short-term versus long-term impact. Some question whether a one-month boycott can produce lasting change, with others arguing that consistent, intentional spending is a more sustainable approach. Number two, difficulties for small brands. Critics have pointed out that Black-owned brands can face significant challenges with distribution and major retailers, making a complete boycott of these larger stores difficult for some. And number three, online debate. Online conversations show mixed reactions, with some comments pointing to a wider conversation about the economic realities and power dynamics within the beauty industry. Okay. Q, your reflections.
I think what we've shown is that if we make a decision and stick to it, the impact is not just real, but could change the C-suite of one of the most successful retailers in the history of the world. Mm-hmm. Right? The solidarity and the consistency is the only question. The concerns and the conversations about the boycott, if we're strategic and show some solidarity and consistency, we can get rid of those problems ourselves, right? The difficulty for small brands, if they're selling direct to consumer, the impact on the retailer wouldn't matter anymore. So it's just about us continuing to show up after, a Black Square Day or a week off or, whatever the case. Without the sustained approach, none of these things really have impact. If we'd have boycotted Target for a month, but on that day 31 went back, then no one would have cared. Yeah. It's that we stopped going altogether. I haven't been since.
I'll never go again.
I haven't been since before it was a thing. Yeah. Like as soon as the DEI news, and that's true for every company that I've publicly seen denounce DEI, Same. I have not supported in any way since then. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's sustaining the decision and deciding that we're going to circulate that money with each other would absolutely have a lasting, super impactful effect on that industry, because we keep a lot of these non-Black companies not just afloat, but in surplus. And again, the trillions of dollars that we spend annually as a collective, if we decided to stop spending those trillions collectively with any industry, it would be felt. And like I said, we just saw the perfect example of a C-suite being rearranged because we stuck to our guns. And I don't even think we had full solidarity on that. Yeah. We had enough not show up, but full solidarity on any decision would have, long lasting impact. The question that I don't see here is, would that impact bring about any change in the decision making? They fired their CEO, but what are they going to do now with regard to trying to reappeal to the Black consumer? We'll see.